Hi, everyone. My name is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium, and welcome to Psychic Live. And we're going to be doing a few things this evening. We're going to start right out of the gate. What we're going to do tonight is I'm going to change the format a little bit. I want to make sure that everybody gets a reading. I always feel bad that I have hundreds of people, sometimes thousands, sometimes that watch the video that don't feel like they got a reading. They didn't get a turn. So right out of the gate tonight, I'm going to give you all a daily tarot reading for the next 3 days. So today's Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm going to do an extended reading for a short bit. I want you to listen to that. If you're just jumping on, please let me know that you can hear me. Please, somebody just say, I can hear you. We're going to do an extended reading for everybody. Okay, so everybody's going to get a reading. This is for the next 3 days ahead. Okay, so that's one thing that we're going to do for everybody tonight. I want everybody to get a turn. Okay, so the next thing, thank you that you can hear me. The next thing that we're going to do, every once in a while, I give you a story. Right. And I post a lot of my stories, and a lot of you know that I save a lot of my testimonials, and I, someday love to write a book. Right. So tonight I had such an incredible experience this week with a mediumship reading. So tonight I'm going to actually read you a testimonial, and this is an example of how I write and how I save things, and hopefully maybe what my book will be like in the future. So I'm going to read that for you. So I thought that you guys might, for those of you that did not see that reading, I thought that I would share that experience with you, just so you can get a little bit of a glimmer into my world. So I have that for you, and I'm going to be pulling some people from the audience. So I'm going to be listening for lost loved ones, and I'm going to be pulling a handful of one-on-one cards. Okay. So we got a big night, big night. Okay. If everybody could please hit the share button for me now, so you can be entered into the half an hour free reading. You know that I do that every week, so I would love to do that for you. Please tag a friend, invite a friend, something like that. Thank you for so many people jumping onto my YouTube channel. My YouTube numbers went up. So thank you. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can get all of my daily readings, and don't miss a chance at a reading. So I would love for you to follow me. So I did post the link in my description. So grab that link, that YouTube link, go to the YouTube channel now, hit the subscribe button, and you can see all of my videos are posted there. Okay. So I would love for you to be able to follow me there. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to start out with a reading for everybody. This is your daily reading for August 25th, 26th, and 27th. Do you guys want that? You guys excited about that? So everybody gets a reading. If you're just jumping on now or you jump on later, you can hit the replay and you can go back to the beginning and you can see what your forecast is going to be for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. Okay. And thank you for Denise telling me I look great. I love it. Maybe you'll get a card later. No, I'm just kidding. You can't bribe me with compliments. All right. So let's pull. Thank you. You like my hair? Thank you. First, I want to give a shout out to my friend Brenda, who last week gave me a deck of cards. And I want to show you how cute they are, because they're like miniature. It's like a miniature deck, and I can take them with me wherever I can go. I can put them. So this is my normal size deck. You guys know my big deck, right? So Brenda gave me these little cards. So they're this little miniature deck. Aren't they cute? So I'm going to be treasuring them. And thank you, Brenda, for my gift. I'm going to put them in my pocketbook, because you never know when somebody needs a random reading, right? So let me just shuffle the cards. We're going to do a reading right now for Monday, Tuesday, today's the 24th. So 24th, 25th, and 6th. This is for everybody in the room. As you're joining on, we're going to do I'm just going to do a channeled spirit message. Let's just see what's going on with you guys. Let's see if we can get you some guidance. That way, if you don't get picked, privately, or you don't get a one-on-one, you have a card. Okay. Does everybody like that? Okay. Everybody likes you're saying you like my little miniature tarot cards. Aren't they cute? Okay. All right, so let me just spread my cards out. I'm going to pull a handful of cards. Let me see what your reading is tonight. Okay, so I have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I have the 6 of Pentacles, and I have the Wheel of Fortune right out of the gate. So we're going to start with these. So my first feeling with the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the cards can be upright or in reverse. Okay, so in particular, this one came into me in reverse, and what I'm feeling is that you're not getting your arms around, I'm going to say money. I'm going to say financial abundance, okay? That you are just either normally used to having extra income coming in, you're used to having maybe being more in control of your finances, maybe you're in fear of your finances right now, but it is the sense of, I just don't feel in control right now, okay? I am hearing that that's going to, you're going to be fine. Okay, is how it's coming in. That, you know what, I don't want you to worry about these things because you are, trying your best, and that it's going to break is how it's coming in. Okay. They're telling me that I need you to be a 6 of Pentacles. And the reason why they're telling me this is sometimes when we are giving, okay, when we are giving to others and we get outside of ourselves, we are able to bring the abundance and attract the abundance into our life. Okay, so even though you may not have a lot to give right now, maybe you don't have that financial abundance that you normally do. Okay, I don't want you to stop giving. Okay, give your time, be available to people. I need you to show up for them if they need you, even if it's not something that you want to do, but that giving feeling. See how he's giving to the beggars? Can you see that? He's giving to the beggars. Okay. As that's coming into me, it's also the sense of being fair to everybody around you. Now, an example of that is, I had 2 boys, right? And they were very close in age. And I never gave one without giving to the other. If one got a new sweatshirt, the other one got a new sweatshirt in a different color. Okay. So I would never have given, I always gave them equal. I always made sure even their Christmas presents were equal. They might have been different things, but they had the same number of presents. I've always been fair with that. So certainly when you have children, you need to do those types of things, but it's the sense of being fair. It's a sense of giving and being fair and giving back. Okay, so that did jump out at me. So I do want to add that into your week this week. This is the beginning of the week. This is for you. Today's Monday, so Tuesday and Wednesday. These are things that I want you to think about and I want you to work on. Okay, the good news is possibly towards the middle of the week, your luck is changing. I have the Wheel of Fortune. So that tells me that something is good is going to start to happen about midweek. It is the sense of excitement is how it's coming into me, that I don't know, maybe I've been waiting for an answer. Maybe I feel lighthearted. Maybe I feel less stressed today. Maybe, the grass is greener, the sky is bluer. I feel abundance. Maybe it's a beautiful day and I'm able to go outside, something like that. But I feel lucky. Maybe I feel grateful. Maybe I feel that things are going my way finally. But it is the sense of I finally spun the wheel and something good landed in my lap this week. So that's going to happen about midweek for you. So I want you to feel that on Wednesday. So if something really exciting happens to you on Wednesday, I want you to message me. I want you to let me know, hey, Kath, guess what? I got that job offer on Wednesday. It's that kind of a feeling, okay? If you've been waiting for an answer, you've been waiting for good news, you've been waiting for test results, you've been waiting to make an announcement, something like that. Wednesday is the turning point, is how it's coming into me. So I do love that. So let me just pull a couple other cards from a different deck. I want to see what else is going on for you, only because I'm reading over 77 people. So I want to make sure that we are getting a good reading going into this week. So we're just feeling what's going on with you guys. And right now I'm doing a general reading for everybody in the room. This is a 3-day forecast, and I'm going to pick a quick starlight card. This is my Starseed Oracle. It's a little glare. Starseed Oracle deck. Okay, so let's see what this deck is telling us and see what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. If you are not seeing lots of people in this room, please go over to my business page, Intuitive Touch Kathy Mamolen. Okay. You must be on one of my other pages that it broadcasts to. So let me just pull a card real quick and see what I'm feeling. So this is saying lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned. That's good. Anything unaligned must go. Okay. Anything unaligned must go. So this is more of an oracle card. I talk a lot about feeling in alignment and being on our path, right? And how I know that I'm not in alignment is I feel anxiety, I feel stress, I feel worried, I feel mad. Maybe I'm mad about something. That's how I know that I'm not in alignment and I'm not focusing on what I should be focusing on. Okay. To pull myself back into alignment, I kind of bring myself back to the present. I do something that I know makes me feel good. Okay. So in my world, it could be, I like to walk around my house and pick up stuff and clean stuff. I like to light candles. That makes me feel good. I know that sounds. I like to come into my little reading room and I'll light a candle sometimes and I'll just read a book for 15, 20 minutes by myself. And then I feel like because one, I'm in my own space, right? Two, I'm the smell of the candle, my space, the book that I'm reading is probably normally, something that it's connected to my work and something spiritually enlightening. So that brings me back to being in alignment. Okay. So this oracle card is telling me that something this week is going to bring you off kilter, that you're not going to feel in alignment. You may be stressed. You may be mad. You may have a fight with somebody. You may be mad at yourself. You may be just not feeling like you're in a good place. So I want you to focus on the things that you can do to be more in alignment. Okay, bring yourself back into the present, and I want you to focus on that. Okay, and then you're going to start to feel this wave of I don't know, whenever you're in alignment, you just feel peaceful. I can't describe it any other way. It's kind of God's way of saying, yeah, you're exactly where I want you to be at this moment in time. Okay. And you all know the difference between feeling, I refer to it a lot as peace of mind, right? That if somebody's taking away your peace of mind, then it's like, I'll do anything in my power to keep my peace of mind. It's like that alone. So, but I want you to be in alignment. Okay. So that's one thing the universe is talking to us about. The oracle cards are a little bit more along the lines of the universe, the stars talking to us. So let me just see what else is coming in. You guys like these cards? Hi from Scotland. Hi, Scotland. All right, I'll take it. All right, let's see. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Lost lands, soul memories. Okay, so you know what jumped out at me? Of course, I'm a medium. So can you guys see that card? It's very, very pretty. Okay. What jumped out at me was this connection to lost loved ones. Okay. That this is my reading for for tonight, going into tomorrow, and going into Wednesday. So something is going to cross your path in the next couple of days that is going to reconnect you to a lost loved one. It could be a memory, it could be something physical, it could be another family member talking about that person, it could be the feeling of their presence, it could be just something that jumps up in your memories and wells up your eyes. Okay, so look for a visit from a lost loved one in the next couple of days is how I feel. So they are around us, but I have a feeling maybe that's my Wednesday, that you feel like, you know what, I saw this amazing cardinal this morning, and I just know it was my mother, something like that. So so it's a combination of reconnecting to the other side, bringing that back into you. They're talking about you wanting to be in alignment with your path. Well, they try to connect us all the time. So I want you to listen for the messages, because they are trying to talk to you this week. Okay, so you do have somebody that is going to be coming through and sending you a message. So let's keep our eyes open for that. I'm going to look at one more deck. I'm going to actually look at my law of attraction deck. And I'm going to throw one of those in there. Hi, Wendy. First time. Welcome. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carrie. Okay. So let's, this is a reading for the next 3 days, because every week I pick out a handful of people in the room, and not everybody gets a reading. So this is a general reading for the entire group. Okay, and then we're going to do some one-on-one readings, I promise. All right, so let's just do one more card for this week's reading. The 3 days reading. It's not a whole week's reading. And let's just see what my law of attraction is saying. Wow. This is saying, if I got to read this. I need my glasses. I'm going to show it to you. Okay. If I am resisting evil, I am attracting evil. That's kind of big, right? If you are resisting anything, you are focused upon it, pushing against it, and activating the vibration of it, and therefore attracting it to you. So you know that feeling of somebody's energy is attacking you, okay? That, they said something really hurtful for you, and you're like, you know what, there's just something wrong with that person. That was just mean, right? And if you keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about it, and you keep dwelling on it, the only thing you're doing is hurting yourself. And it all happens. It happens to all of us. But you're attracting more of that energy to you because you're thinking about it. And the universe doesn't know the difference between that you're mad at that happened, or whether you thought that was a good thing, okay? Because you are putting the energy into those thoughts. So when that evil attack comes at you, okay, I call them psychic attacks. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm attacked psychically. When that psychic attack comes at you, I want you to take it and then just let it go and just say, I don't know where that just came from, but I'm not spending any more time on this one. And I'm moving on because I don't want any more of this in my life. Okay. And you can say no to people. And an example is, how many people have you blocked on Facebook recently, right? Like, that's the perfect example. Like, I don't want this in my life. I don't want this energy in my life. This person's attacking my page. This person's, comments are rude. This person is just not in my energy, and I don't want them in my life, quite frankly. So I just remove them from my life. So that's how I approach it. But I want you to be very aware over the next, this is in your 3-day reading. I want you to be very aware of a psychic attack. Okay. So if you are attacked today, tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, I want you to walk away. All right. I want you to remove the energy from your life. And I want you to say, I don't want any part in this. All right. So that should help you. So you had a big reading. You've got some big news coming on Wednesday, right? And you're going to have some visits from some lost loved ones, is what I felt. So we're going to keep our eyes open for that. Okay. So let me know if you let me know how you liked your reading, and if anything that I said resonates with you. And we are going to pick a handful of cards with people. So I'm going to be picking some people randomly. I'm going to be listening if anybody wants to come through to me. And then when I feel spirit come through to talk to you guys, I am going to let you know. So let's see who's jumping out at me. Hi, Gina. If you have a question about a specific area of your life, that helps me. If you have a question about your relationships or career guidance or move or something like that, it doesn't have to be specific, but just a general, at least it gives me something to narrow down and give you something a little bit more specific. I would love to do that. Jennifer's saying she had to delete some people from her past recently. Wow. Hi, Bianca from Australia. Welcome. Make sure, Teddy, it's your birthday. Where's Teddy? Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Teddy, you it's your birthday. Everybody wish Teddy a happy birthday. All right, let's give Teddy a quick card for tonight. Let's see what's going on with Teddy. Okay, so you're the Hierophant. So the first thing that's jumping out at me, which I know you are doing, you are working on your spirituality and connecting to your spirituality. And the spiritual growth feeling is coming into me now, that you're well on your way. They're saying that you are not the same person that you were even a couple of years ago. And they're really proud of you for that. So I want you to continue to work on your journey. I do feel like it's opening up new doors is how it just came into me, because you are more available, more open, more listening to the universe and reacting to what the universe is telling you and putting in front of you, that you are actually getting the signs. Hearing the signs, listening to the messages. People are being put in front of you that are guiding you. Okay. So that's how it works. It's in all areas of our life. If the higher that we raise that vibration and connect spiritually, the more those doors open and the more all areas of our life start to come together. So Teddy, you're going to have an amazing year. You're going to have an amazing birthday. Thank you for joining me on your birthday. I feel honored. You could be like out partying or something, but you're with me. So I'm very blessed with that. Thank you. Happy birthday. Okay. Let's see what else. Kathy Wolf, you just jumped out at me, honey. Let's just see what your card's saying about a relationship. If you're new to me, it would be on my business page, Intuitive Touch. You just have to scroll down. It was a couple of days ago. I did a pretty lengthy video on, it was a love reading, relationship reading, and you could pick 1, 2, or 3. And that's also on my YouTube channel. It is a pick a card love reading, and I did 3. You could pick number 1, 2, or 3, whatever you were drawn to. And so you can take a look at that too, Kathy, for an extended reading. And that might give you some ideas about your relationship. You are the Ace of Wands. Okay. And what's jumping out at me is these little baby leaves right now. Okay. And it is the sense of a new beginning. It is definitely the sense of a new beginning. I do have 18 leaves in this card. I don't know if number 18 has any meaning in your life. If you've been, could be that maybe you'll meet somebody on the 18th, something like that. But maybe you were married in the past on the 18th, or something big with the number 18, 2018. So, but that number did just jump out at me. But you're an ace and you're very much in control. Okay. You're very much in control. Kind of the sense of, I do have the power to make things happen. Okay. I do have the power and the energy to attract somebody into my life. It's almost this stubbornness feeling that I'm getting from you that, you know, I'd like to be in a relationship, but I want it to be easy. Or, you know, or easier than it's been. So I need you to let down your guard a little bit, be a little bit more open to that they're just little baby leaves that are starting to grow. They need to blossom. And this is a sense of this tree coming to life, right? So yes, I do feel that you're going to be happy eventually. I think that you're going to find somebody. I don't have any, I'm kind of curious about that number 18 now, because it did jump out at me. I want to know if I kind of feel like I need to ask you a question. You know, if somebody were to cross your path, are you really ready for that person? And I don't want you to answer it to me. I want you to answer it to yourself. But I feel like they're sending me this, you know, ask her if she's really ready. Is she really ready? Does she really want a relationship, or is that something that she's just saying? Okay. So I need you to ask yourself that. I want you to go and look at that video that I did the other day, and look at that full reading for me. And that should give you some guidance. But I get a lot of relationship readings. I do have it on my website as a love and relationship reading. So you can book that privately also. Okay, so I'm listening also to see if any spirits want to come through and talk to me. Hi, Madison. Hi, Madison, honey. Okay, I'm going to start talking to you. I can't make any promises that your father's going to come through, but I'm going to start talking and just see if anything comes through. I do have the 6 of Swords. Probably because the loss of your father, the sense of traveling alone a little bit more right now, feeling lonely, feeling left behind would be another feeling that you might be experiencing. And Madison, did your father call you Maddie? I just heard Maddie. I'm assuming that's you. Is that your nickname, honey? Okay. And does your father, I have this impression of living, like wearing blue jeans all the time. Does that have meaning to you? Was your father always in like jeans, like work jeans and work boots, that kind of a man? Or did he love to wear jeans, you know, when he wasn't working? I just have this kind of really casual, I don't know why I'm getting Jeans, unless that's a name of somebody that's important. But I am getting Jean. But I think it's clothing. It's clothing. Okay, I have a lot of mics in my life, but do you have a mic around you, honey? He always dressed casual. Okay. You make fun of him for wearing jeans on hot days. Okay, yeah, it is the sense of he was always in jeans. So that's good. He's starting to come to me. How about the name Mike? Your poppy was Mike. Okay, and your grandfather is passed. Is this your father's father by any chance, or the other side of your family? Because I did get Mike, and if that's the case, it would tell me, either way, it's going to tell me that your father is with your grandfather. So that's what just happened. For those of you that are watching, we have 78 people on, about 70 something people on, and he's still alive. Okay, it's your mom's dad. Okay, but he's Mike. Okay, so but you have a Mike around you. That's who that is. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So the first thing I'm just going to go into some feelings here, honey. Okay. He hasn't given me his name yet, but I know it's your father. The jeans was too specific for me. And then the Mike, that's your other father, your grandfather. I hear names in the present, just so you know, not everything that I hear is people that have passed. So you'll hear me saying, has he passed? Is he in the present? But the name coming through means that that person is connected to you. And typically the reason why I'm hearing a name is because there's a message for Mike, who is Madison's grandfather. Maybe he's not feeling well right now. Maybe Madison's father's worried about him. That would be his father-in-law, right? So there's always a reason why I hear these names, okay? And the energy around Madison. But it is this sense of, sweetheart, first you're his little girl, right? And it is this, you're so beautiful and you're so strong and you've been so brave through all of this. So he is really proud of you. It's been really, really hard for you, and he knows that, and he's sorry that he upset you so much. Okay, so those are all the feelings that are coming in. He wants to let you know that he has no pain. He is happy. I mean, I feel like he is very much at peace. So whatever he had here on earth, he certainly does not have in heaven. Okay. He just wants you to laugh again. He said that he knows that you're struggling. He said that he sees the pain. Okay. So he just wants to hear you laugh again. You know, you're his little girl. So he likes to hear you giggle, and he likes to hear you laugh and have fun. And he doesn't want to take that away from you, is what I feel. I want to know if you have a birthday, or if there has been a birthday that has passed since he has passed. Did he miss your birthday? Because it's the sense of, I need to say, I'm sorry I missed your birthday, or I know your birthday's coming. Happy birthday. Maybe because I had Teddy's birthday earlier. But I just want to know the timing of your birthday. If your father, there's something about your birthday. Okay. I also have the number 15 that just came in. Okay, so he missed your birthday. So he wants to make sure. I think he knows. Obviously, he knows he missed your birthday. So it's a sense of that was the first birthday without him. Okay, so he wants to say happy birthday. How about the number 15? I'm not sure why he just gave me the number 15. Number 15. Any the 15th of the month have any meaning to you, or 2015 be important? Anybody born in 2015 or anything like that? Anything significant happened when you were 15 years old, like your parents got divorced or something really big in your life? Anything like that? I also want to know if there's a J name around your father, like a Jim, James, something like that. It came into me as J. I'm going to commit to the J, but I'm leaning towards a James. Let's see. She's saying I can't think of anything other than it's the day he died. Okay, before his birthday was the 15th. Okay. 16th of February he died, and I said the 15th. I wonder if that's like his last, that's an important date for him, because that's when he remembers you most. Like maybe you were there and you said goodbye, or he remembers you being there. I'm not sure, but the 15th is for, I don't know, it was important to him for some reason. Your grandmother is Julie. Okay. Okay, and who is John? And his name is John. Your father's name is John? Okay. Is your father's name John, honey? Then that's my J. Okay. I committed to the J. All right. So that makes me feel better. He's sharing his name. Okay. He loves you very much, sweetheart. Yeah, he came into me as, when it's, I got to tell you the truth. I hear John and I go, come on. Like it's such a generic name. I'm always like, anybody could have a John, but I did hear John. I committed to the J because I said, I know for 100% sure that it's a J name. So I said, you know what, I'm going to just commit to the J. And, but he came to me as John, honey. So it's definitely your father. Okay. It is this image of, he looks like the casual guy walking around in his jeans, and he's hanging out. He's happy. He's healthy. He misses you. He loves you. He's sorry he missed your birthday. He is just wants to see you happy again. He doesn't want to be the one that made you sad. So he feels good to me, sweetheart. He really does. He feels really good to me. And he's, this isn't normally his thing, but he thinks I'm pretty cool. He's like, you're pretty normal. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty normal for a psychic. For the most part, I'm pretty normal. I just talk to dead people. But other than that, I'm pretty normal. So your birthday was a very rough day. Yeah, he wanted me to talk about the birthday. He definitely did. He definitely wanted me to acknowledge that. He's kind of stayed on that, because it was, of course, it was the first birthday you had without him. And he's always been there for you for every birthday, never missed a birthday. So he wants to let you know that he was with you, and he still wishes you a happy birthday. So even though it's late, it's in, but he's always with you. So, but I'm so glad that he came through. When I first picked you certainly jumped out at me. So he was telling me in the audience that he wanted to come through. So I love that, because, when we have this many people in a room, I'm drawn to people. Literally, I'm drawn to people. And there's no coincidences that I'm drawn to people that have messages from loved ones. So I love that. So thank you, Madison, for sharing your father with us. And just know he feels good to me, and he's hanging out. That's how I feel. So beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to pick a couple other cards. Let's just see who jumps out at me. All right. You guys having fun? You guys having fun? I'm going to pick a... Hi, Jackie. Hi, Donna. Hi, Helen from England. Wow, I have Scotland. Let me get this straight. I have Australia, I have Scotland, and I have England in the house. That's great. I did a reading in Australia this week. I do readings all over the world. I put people in Zoom. So, always fun, always fun. Okay, so Kathy's saying yes. How about a story? You guys want to hear one of my readings this week? Let's do that. So what I do, not every reading, because not every reading is worthy of me documenting it, but there are readings that I will never forget, that I will go to my grave with the experience that I had in a reading. And this is one of those readings. Okay. And I thought that what I would do is I would actually read you what I wrote, because I don't want to miss anything, because it was such a significant reading. So if you guys will bear with me, I'm going to read by candlelight, because I have like no light here, my desk. And I'm just going to read you this experience. And I hope I don't make people cry. And I hope I don't cry, because I don't cry very often in my readings, because I am used to talking to loved ones. So it upsets me, but it doesn't upset me. It doesn't upset me like it would, people would think that it would, because it's it's what I'm supposed to be doing, and God gives me the strength to do it. But this particular reading was very difficult for me. So I'm going to read this, and I'm going to try to keep it together. Where are my tissues, just in case? I'm going to try to keep it together. Okay, so everybody take a deep breath. And I have thousands of these testimonials that I've been saving. And if you think that this would make a good book someday, let me know, okay? So I'm just going to read it, because it's going to be easier for me to read. And I was given permission by the parents to share this story. And I called my story, it is called A Gift for These Reasons. Moments ago, as I hit end on my Zoom meeting, I collapsed with overwhelming emotion on my knees in tears, praising God for my gift, asking for forgiveness for all the times that I was frustrated over scheduling calls, drop calls, or just being tired from long days. Thanking Him for allowing me to hear His voice, witness and deliver His messages. I am completely and utterly in awe of this experience just moments ago, and graced in this moment of time. As I pulled myself together, I thanked Him for the gift I was able to give just moments before, as I thought of Shay, a grieving mother, and lovingly by her side, her husband, Lewis, a grieving father. It is called A Gift for These Reasons. Within moments, I began to feel the presence of a female, younger in years, and sharing with me her name that sounds like Anna. Her name is Juliana, a 7-year-old, beautiful daughter. She begins to share with me who she is. I'm an angel now, she says to her mother. As I ask Juliana who she is there with in heaven, I feel the presence of a grandmother come forward. She comes towards me and she says, I have her and we are together. She shares with me that her name is Mar, M-A-R, for Marcel. Shay's maternal grandmother and Shay's middle name. She is not alone, says Marcel. She continues to assure me that her grandmother is with this child. Juliana is a happy, beautiful child, just 7 years old, who died in a recent car accident. Tonight, she feels only love in heaven as she shares with me that she wants her older sister, Jackie, which is her nickname for her sister, who's Jacqueline Marie, to have what she called to me her little bitty toys. And she showed me her little collection. They were her favorite toys. And she wanted to gift them to her sister. She shows me the rows of these little toys that she treasures. And her parents know immediately what toys I am referring to. It is important to her that Jackie be the one this year to place her favorite angel on the tree, her ornament. She keeps sharing with me that what she misses the most is playing with her sister outside. She asked about the dog, and she shows me in her hand this little furry gerbil. Unfortunately, the gerbil has passed recently this week. But she knew. She knew the gerbil had passed. She showed me how she took care of her pets and how she played with them and cared for them, and that she misses them too. She showed me how her daddy made her pancakes. And she told me how she loved daddy rides, is what she said, which were times that she had alone, which were just her and her father. And she felt very special during those moments. She showed me the wings that were purchased just today by her mother. And she was so excited about her sparkle cake, a confetti cake. That was bought just hours before to celebrate her birthday. She gives me images of balloons everywhere, and the balloons were released for her, and she loved that. This child is happy. She's filled with energy. She's feisty. She's sassy. She has this amazing sense of style at the age of 7 years old. She wants me to know how much she misses her mommy and daddy, her sister, and even her dog. She visits everyone every day. And this little one doesn't miss a beat. She even knew what kind of cake they had bought for her that day. Her spirit was created here on earth and continues to live on in heaven, filled with childlike wonder of how beautiful it is where she is now. I miss her, says Shay at the end of our reading. I miss you too, Mummy, says Juliana. That was a hard reading. That was surreal. And I'm so blessed and I'm so honored that I could bring comfort to these parents. But it took everything in my power and all of God's strength to deliver that message. So I wanted to share that with you because I wanted you guys to have a glimpse of the world that I live in. And so many of you follow me and so many of you love me. It's hard. It's really hard. But at the end of the day, I thank God for what I do. And I know that tomorrow He'll give me the strength to do it again. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed that. And I hope that it gives you just that moment in time to put your life in perspective. And how grateful we all should be. And how blessed we all are. I'm grateful for my gift. I'm grateful for our friendships. And I want to wish everybody an amazing evening. I will jump on live again this week and I will do some more card readings. If you'd like to book me privately, go to Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium.com. If you're watching the YouTube channel, because I know you're all going to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the bell now. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to wish you guys all an amazing evening and a great week ahead. Have a good night, everybody.